Star Wars Celebration, EVO 2016, and Overwatch Sniper Heels, all on this week's Quarter Roundup. Alright, so Star Wars Celebration just happened, so we got to get a sneak peek into all of the Star Wars games. It is just me, or is there just a huge level of unimaginative Star Wars games out there? Take a look at this list, okay? An expansion for The Old Republic, Knights of the Eternal Throne, which kind of gets you a little bit mixed up of the previous expansion, but I move on. Then there's Trails of Tatooine, which isn't a game. It is an experience, aka not long enough to make a game, but it's in VR, so we've added some flair to it. And the Death Star DLC for Star Wars Battlefront. Wait, wasn't there a space battle on the last Star Wars Battlefront in its original release? Yeah, this one is a DLC. Guys, come on, give us a full game. EA is honestly killing the Star Wars brand for gaming. Give us 1313, which looked amazing. Give us a great story, something new, not those same rinse and repeat games that you've been doing. Who do you think you are, Activision? Last weekend we also had the EVO 2016 tournament. If you guys don't know what EVO is, it is a massive fighting game tournament that shows off games like Street Fighter V, Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat X, and a ton more. It was also on ESPN, and they will be re-airing throughout the week. I got to catch some of this while it was on Sunday, and while I'm not a huge fighting fan, or I should say I'm not a huge fighting game fan, I caught myself screaming at the computer going, "No, oh God, he's gonna, oh!" And I found myself really getting wrapped up in these matches. The shoutcasters were great. It's really worth watching. You guys should check it out. Now, it wouldn't be Quarter Roundup without a little bit of Overwatch news. We got a full breakdown of Ana, the sniper-wielding hero. Ana has a biotic rifle that shoots darts that can restore health to her allies or deal ongoing damage to her enemies. She can use this rifle scope to zoom in on her targets and make highly accurate shots. Headshots don't heal more. Just wanted to give you that heads up. She has a sleep dart which renders an enemy unconscious, though any damage will bring them up. She also has a biotic grenade that deals damage to enemies and heals allies in small areas of effect. Affected allies briefly receive increased healing from all sources, while enemies caught in this blast cannot be healed for a few moments. Her ultimate is the Nano Boost. After Ana hits one of her allies with a combat boost, they temporarily move faster, deal more damage, and take less damage from enemies' attacks. And while not our normal news we talk about here in Quarter Roundup, I wanted to highlight a game that I'm extremely looking forward to. It's called Crowfall. This is an MMO that was kickstarted and is still being crowdfunded through the people, which is great because they're completely open and honest about everything. Each month they have an open Q&A that anyone can ask questions and they'll answer them to you. But not only do they do that, but they also give you updates of which teams are working on what, which I think is completely amazing. They have also highlights for stuff including animations, models. It's honestly one of the coolest things that I've seen, and each episode of Slash Yell, I kind of gush over this each week. I will put a link down below for you guys to check it out and support them if you guys like it just as much as I do. This leads us to the end of this week's show, but before I go, I wanted to show you something that I got a little chuckle out of. There was a Bellator MMA fight going on, and it was round 2 of 3 between Michael Page and Cyborg Santos. Santos gets a knee to the head and falls, and Page then runs to the side of the ring, grabbing a hat and a small Pokeball. Runs back to the center of the stage and puts the hat on, rolls the Pokeball at Cyborg, and then stands there in a traditional Ash peace symbol pose. This is just showing you how big Pokemon has gotten. Like, I knew it was big, I knew it was a phenomenon, but this was huge. that's the last thing we're going to talk about this week. So thank you guys for joining me. Until next time, see you guys on the forums.